We're live at the Georgia Dome, where over 70,000 fans have packed the stadium in hopes of what should be a great game between Jacksonville and Atlanta. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
And we'll have perfect conditions in the Dome. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond alongside me, Chris Collinsworth. And we're underway. Jones drew from the 4. Chris, what are your thoughts on this one?
I think the thing is you have to have good quarterback play, because if you have that, you can withstand a lot of adversity. The team with that definitely has an advantage here.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the left. He's dropped right around the 40-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
They'll throw on first down. He throws left. Catch is made. Brought down at the 48-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Garrard gives it left. And they get him at the 49-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain, and that makes it third down. Third down and short situation here. Ball on the 49-yard line. Dimebacks in for this play. A little toss to the right. He's tackled around the 38-yard line. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
That's just getting it done. You can credit the offensive line all you want, but when you get it back in that third down situation that's able to break off a big one like that, what a lift it gives your football team.
Goes through his read. And he catches it. Knocked out at the 21-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Fakes the run. Looking for an open man. Lewis was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Taylor, the ball carrier. And they get him at the 20. Less than a yard, and so it'll be third down. Third down now, 10 yards to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. Jacksonville motions left. He drops back to pass. Throws out right. Makes the grab. He's tackled at the 1. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
The pocket is collapsing. And it's caught. Touchdown. That was a nice touchdown catch by the tight end.
And it's not like the defense doesn't know that this guy is a main threat down here on the goal line, but he's just too good. He's too big, and he makes plays.
Up and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. Jennings has it at the 5. Hit and dropped at the 32-yard line. And we'll see how their offense has prepared for this matchup as they come onto the field for the first time. Redmond comes to the line under center. They'll line up in single back. Little handoff. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker, a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
He's looking to throw. He throws on the run. Incomplete. No connection this time. Robinson was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. The defense is in the dime. Drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. He's dropped at about the 49-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Drops back, throws it short, and he caught it. Brought down at the 40. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
On the ground with a tailback. And they get him at the 39-yard line. Turner wasn't able to break free, but he did pick up the first. They come out in a goal line set. Setting up play action. Interception. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
From their own 31-yard line. Single set backfield. Gives to the back. Tackled at the 33. Gain of about a yard. That brings up second down. From their own 33-yard line. Atlanta comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Looks to pass. Throws on the run. He's brought down right around the 34-yard line. And the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
Rifles it to the left. Brooking gets the pick. He's dropped right around the 38-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Looking to throw. He throws it. Pass completed. What a hit! Looks like a gain of 9 on the pass play. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. Atlanta goes with the ace set here. And they get him right around the 28-yard line. That was a nice effort to get the first on the short gain.
Short gain there, but enough for a first down. And sometimes when you look back on a game, the thing that gets lost in the statistics are those short games. It may not look like a big average, but it keeps those chains moving.
Nice play fake. Dumps it out right. Brought down at the 20. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Redmond will hand it off. The defender gets him to the ground. This defense needs to get a hold of this run game.
Sometimes when you get it back with this kind of talent, it can be so difficult to get him on the ground.
Tosses it out. Cuts back, and he's dropped. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
He's tackled at the 13. Halfback picks up a yard. 3rd and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 13. Redmond is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
Passes to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown. So they call the tight end's number, and he comes through with the score.
Nice job that time by the quarterback, fitting it into a tight little spot, but luckily he had a big body on the other end.
And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 6. Brought down at the 27. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. They'll start this drive at the 27-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Setting up play action. Completed. He's brought down at the 42, and that pass was moving.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
Handoff on the draw. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. That was a strong run to pick up the 1st.
Boy, anytime this back gets a chance to see things develop in front of him and get a little momentum going, he is so effective. That time the lane was there, he shot right through there and picked up a big 1st down.
Taylor gets the carry. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Taylor gets about 4 yards on the play from the 44-yard line. Only one man back. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down at about the 37-yard line. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. From the 38-yard line. Single set backfield. Looking to throw. He's under pressure. Pass is complete. He makes a great open field tackle. Not much on the pass play, but they got the 1st down.
And really, as an offense, what you want to try to do is stay on the field as long as possible. As long as your defense is on the bench, that other team's offense is on the bench as well.
Taylor gets the ball. Brought down behind the line. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
They go with the run. Dropped behind the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Back to throw. Looks down the field. He's there for the catch. He's brought down around the 27-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. It looks like they're going to try for the long field goal. This one is from 44 yards away. The kick is up. It's got the distance. Right down the middle. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
Not a bad kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Hartsock motioning to the right. Here's the halfback. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. Gain of 2, and that will bring up second down. Nickel package on defense.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Here's the give. Tackled around the 32-yard line. Gain of 4. That'll bring up third down. From their own 32-yard line. Redmond lines up under center. Single backfield. And the whistle will blow this one dead. Here's the call.
False start, offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
You know, third down
Still
football
third
is
down.
hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Come on, D. Kings left.
Redmond sends a man in.
48. Hey, inside.
He drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Dropped an easy one. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Gets it away cleanly. Northcutt fields it at the 34. And they get him at about the 37-yard line. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
They'll throw on first down. Scans the field. There for the catch. He's pushed out around the 48-yard line. He's hitting his marks today, and that last pass gives him 100 yards through the air.
When I spoke to him before the game, he said he had a bit of a virus during the week. Fortunately for his team, it doesn't look like it. Maybe the rest of them need to catch a little case of the flu.
Little handoff. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. And he gets a yard on the run. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Taylor alone in the backfield. Hands it to the back. He's hammered in the backfield. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of 1. It's 3rd and 10. They come out in the nickel. Garrard sends a man in motion. He needs to get the pass off. There for the reception. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 24. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Hands it to the back. He lost yardage on the play. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
He's looking to throw. Throws to his left. Batted away. Douglas was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. It's 3rd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. 3 wide receiver. He drops back to pass. Rifles it left. He's dropped in the open field. The 3rd down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough 3rd down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that 1st down.
Keenan is the punter. He gets it away. Northcutt fields it at the 30. Brought down at the 40. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Garrard with the give. Hit and drop behind the line. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Gains his way to midfield. Third and inches. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. He's tackled at the 46-yard line, and he put up a pretty nice run there.
Yeah, that was a big-time carry there. You can tell the coaches have a lot of faith in this ball carrier to allow him a chance to run the football in that situation.
Tackled at about the 31. That was an excellent run there to pick up the 1st.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Inside give. He fights forward to about the 29. A gain of 3 yards.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps.
They go with the run. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice stop on that one.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Out of the gun. Garrard drops back, goes through his read, and they get him there for the sack. That was an excellent play by the defensive end.
Man, that guy has a great jump off the ball. In the league now, we are seeing some of the best athletes in all of football playing the defensive end position, and if you can't get them blocked, you're going to have to start thinking about chipping them with a back or putting a tight end over there.
Hodles kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. He's up at the 24-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Back to throw. Gets the pass out. He's brought down at about the 37-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Oh, and they got it. Perfect time to send in the extra pass rusher on that play, Chris. They timed the blitz perfectly.
Effective blitzing can really destroy an offensive game plan because you're so used to having time to develop plays down the field. Now you come with a good blitz, and the quarterback just doesn't have time to get it off.
He's going to be tackled for a loss. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. 4th down. The Falcons are lining up to punt this one away. Jacksonville is lined up. They look like they're sending the house after this punt. Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 44. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll give it off here. And they get him right around the 46-yard line. Taylor gains around 3 yards on the draw play. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 47. 2 tight ends here. And they use motion. A little misdirection. Brought down right around the 48-yard line. Taylor comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 3rd and 5 situation. Ball on the 49. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Back to throw. He's under a heavy rush. He's dropped for a loss. Looks to be a loss of about 2 on the play.
He did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
Atlanta is lined up. They look like they're sending the house after this punt. He punts it. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Redmond comes to the line under 2 backs behind him. Passes the ball. Meyer bats it down. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Come on, baby. Touch. 245. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
To pass. Throws to the middle. Incomplete pass. Not the best pass, Chris. The throw went right into coverage. What was he thinking?
I don't think that he was, Tom. It was one of those where the brain cell went off, and he's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Redmond drops to throw. Defense is getting pressure.
Got to think they'll punt it away here in this situation. No point in taking any chances when you're on the wrong side of the field like this.
Northcutt awaiting the return. He gets it away. Northcutt fields it at the 35. He's brought down around the 47-yard line. I really like this guy's ability to return kicks.
Yeah, you know this guy's been back there making plays since his college days, his high school days, and pee-wee football, flag football, playing touch in the back. This guy can break it no matter where he is.
Taylor, the ball carrier. And he will lose yardage on the play. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Little handoff. He's dropped around the 49-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Gives it off. It appears to be short. The defense probably wasn't looking for the run there.
Hey, and as a defense, if you want to run the ball in that situation, go ahead. Come up and make the tackle. You can go off and pout in the corner. We'll go back and celebrate with a little glass of water.
Gets it away cleanly. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Only one man back. Looked like someone might have jumped.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Interception. Inside the 30. Tackled around the 17-yard line. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
A pickup of left. That'll bring up 2nd down. Jacksonville lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Feeds it to the back. Brought down at the 12. The halfback runs for 4 yards. Offense will line this one up at the 12. Jones drew as the deep back as they line up in the I. And it's caught him, and instead they'll set with 1st and goal. Taylor is the single setback. Looks down the field. They'll get in for the touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
Lining up for the point after. Set down. The kick is up. Extra point is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Jennings from the 3. Big hit there to bring him down. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Turner is the deep back as they line up in the I. He's looking to throw. Strong throw to his left. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Setting up play action. Is there for the catch. He's brought down at the 42. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Redmond set to go to the air. Throws while on the run. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. About 6 yards on the play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
I formation here. Action. And he makes the one-handed grab. Looks to be a loss of about 2 on the play.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
They line up in a one-back set. Man in motion. Nice play fake. Almost picked. Milner wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Keenan is waiting for the snap. Gets it away cleanly. From the 15. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. On their last drive, they had success with their passing game. We'll see if they go back to the aerial attack as the offense heads onto the field. Feeds it to the back. Brought down at the 31. Taylor picks up about 4 yards on the misdirection handoff. From their own 31-yard line. The Jaguars come out with the offset eye. Fakes to the back. Into traffic, and it's picked off. And they get him around the 48-yard line. And the defense just came away with their second of the half.
This defense is good, no question about it, and I like the way they're changing their looks out there, sort of like a good pitcher. They're not letting him settle in on one particular defense and really taking advantage of him.
He looks to throw on first down. Passes to his left. He's dropped at the 38. A gain of 9 yards on the play. They line up at the 38. Turner is the deep back as they line up in the eye. Back to throw. Strong throw to the center of the field. And he can't hang on to it. Turner was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. 3rd and a yard now. Ball on the 38. Nickelback is in on this play. Fakes the run. Nelson picks it off. And he reverses direction. And he's decleated at the 38. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Looks to pass. And it's completed. He's tackled right around the 48-yard line. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
Brought down at the 46-yard line. A 5-yard gain. That brings up second down. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 46-yard line. From the gun. Back to throw. He passes short. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. With the hard throw out to his right. To the 20, to the 10. He's in for the score. Great job to get open on that. And here's the extra point. And the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Norwood takes it from the 6. What a stiff arm. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. The Jaguars bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. Throws it short. Brings it in. He's brought down around the 44-yard line. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
So they got it out there for about 6 yards, and that's a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback in that situation. He saw the blitz coming, simply got the football out of there, and picked up the first down.
Back to pass. Looks for a man open. And he's out right around the 46-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Drops back with the throw. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Redmond gives it up the middle. He fights forward to about the 36. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Back to throw. He's running out of time. Still good on the drive. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
They'll throw on first down. Short throw. Comes down with it. And they get him at the 20. Around 5 yards on the throw that time.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
Atlanta changing their play. Back to throw. Fires it left. Finally make the tackle, and it will be first and goal. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
He kicks it off. Taken at the 5. Brought down at the 28-yard line. The offense will start at the 28-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. Taylor takes the handoff. Tackled at the 38. And as we head to halftime, the score is 24-10. And here's the kick. Jennings fields it at the 2. He's hammered at the 24-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They'll throw on first down. They get to it, and the linebacker was able to get him on the blitz.
I always thought training camps were done backwards. They always start with the simple protections, the simple plays. If I were coaching on day one, all I would do is practice picking up blitzes. If you can pick up blitzes, you can block anything.
He's looking to throw. Short throw to the right. White was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. The Falcons come out in the ace formation. Redmond drops to throw. Makes the short throw. He's tackled around 21-yard line. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid of an interception, you're afraid to go for it down the field, you just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Gets it away cleanly. Northcutt fields it at the 39. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Fakes to the back. It's completed. And they get him right around the 44-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. Taylor picked up the first down after the gain of 4. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Jaguars come out in the ace formation. Garrard hands it off straight ahead. Brought down at about the 35-yard line. Taylor gains about 4 yards on the play. Jacksonville lines up in the offset eye this time. To pick up the first down.
Nice hole that time by the offensive line, and a good burst by the back to take advantage of it, pick up 6 yards and a first down.
Fullback on the inside give. And they get him about the 27-yard line of about 2 is the deep back. 1 yard down. Oh, ball. He throws right, makes the reception. He's pushed out around the 17-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
The halfback with the carry. Brought down at the 14. 3 yards on the run.
Gain of 3.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 14-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. He'll get it again. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. They continue to get first downs by the ball.
Pretty methodical approach right now for this offense. Not only are they picking up first downs and grinding out yards, but they're eating up a lot of time on the clock.
Dumps it out right. Brings this one in. He throws it in there for the touchdown again. That's his 4th pass that's gone for a score.
This quarterback's getting loose. He's starting to feel it out there. You know, sometimes you bang your head against the wall and you're trying to figure out what's going to work during the course of the day. And sometimes you come out here and it just feels easy. You're over laughing on the bench, having a good time. It's been fun today.
Point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. Norwood fields it at the 3. Still going. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll get the ball here at the 28-yard line. The Falcons line up in an I formation. He needs to get rid of it. Tipped away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
False start, offense.
The offense is moving in the wrong direction after that.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick up a first down.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Back to pass. Looking for a receiver. With the catch. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Hands it off. He's brought down at the 45. Turner gains about 2 yards on the run. Redmond lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
And they motion a guy to the right. Back to pass. Makes the throw out to his right. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Redmond to the air on first down. Throws a bullet. And he has been his go-to guy on the drive. He's been busy on this drive. That's his 3rd grab on this series.
And this is a little hard to explain, but I really think that you see receivers begin to get comfortable after they make their first catch and get hit. But anytime in a drive that you catch multiple balls, you just get into a rhythm like a putter or like a quarterback throwing the ball or a pitcher. It's something that's a part of sports that's kind of hard to explain.
Huge hit. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Let's stop.
Setting up play action. Catch is made. And they get him at the 11. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
First down, looking to throw. Throws out left. Makes the catch. Touchdown. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Well, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
Extra point is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick is away. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. You can't help but wonder if they'll be able to make it 3 straight drives ending with a touchdown. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Fakes the run. And he catches it. There's a flag on the play. Hate to say it, but this one looks like it's coming back.
Holding offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Drops back on first down. Goes through his read. He decides to run. He's brought down around the 31-yard line. Picks up 5 on the scramble. Garrard comes to the line, 3 wide formation. He drops back to pass. He throws on the run. Knocked down. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Garrard back to throw. Looks down the field. Makes the grab.
Jones grew.
Nice series for this defense to force the 3 and out.
You know, we talk all the time about offenses getting momentum going and getting into a rhythm. Well, right now we're seeing this defense being aggressive, and they're in a rhythm now.
Gets it away cleanly. Jennings fields it at the 26. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there, finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong, and only a few that can really go right.
Tosses it out. Brought down behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Atlanta lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation.
Lane 88. Lane 88. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Looking to throw. Gets the throw off. Smith bats it down. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Back to pass. On the run, he throws it. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. And they get him at the 29-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
From the 29-yard line. Jacksonville sets up in the I. Looks to pass. Throws middle. Brought down at the 20. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
They give it to the tailback. He didn't get back to the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
They'll throw for the first. He throws short, and he's out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Wide right. That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. The guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that. So the score is still the Jaguars 31, the Falcons 17. The halfback with the carry. He's brought down at the 30. Turner comes away with 2 yards on the carry. From their own 30-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. Little handoff. He doesn't get back to the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Looks to pass. Throws on the run. He's tackled at the 40, and it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Turner, the ball carrier. Dropped behind the line. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Passes on the move. He's dropped at the 45, about 6 yards on the play.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. And he caught it. Knocked out of bounds at the 45. Completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Keenan kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. It's down at the 3. The offense takes the field, and they have to be a little frustrated that they couldn't get the ball through the uprights. Offset I formation in the backfield. Nice play fake. Pass completed. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Hand off to the fullback. What a shot! And the fullback made him pay big time on that run.
Wow, how often do you see that? A fullback with a big run like that. And I can tell you one thing, I used to play safety in high school. And anytime the fullback would get a head of steam like that going, people tend to get out of the way.
It's the tailback. He gets to about the 27-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Gives it off. He's brought down around the 34-yard line. A gain of around 7 for the back. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Taylor is the deep back as they line up in the I. Garrard sends a man in motion. He drops back to pass. Throws it short. Makes the catch. Knocked out at the 38. Lewis picks up a first down with that 4-yard catch.
Defensively, there's just not a lot you can do to stop those short little quick passes. You just have to try and stay out of those short yardage situations.
They'll throw on first down. Completed. He's dropped around the 49-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
Here's the give. And he just got hammered. Not much there. That'll bring up second down. Second down, 10 yards to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. So, at the end of 3, our score is the Jaguars 31, the Falcons 17. And this is play number 8 on this drive. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Rifles this one out to the middle, and they get him at the 38. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
They'll give it off here. He makes his way to about the 28. Picked up 10 yards. That brings up second down. Jacksonville lines up with 3 receivers. Gives it off. And he's drilled at the 25. Good drive they've got going here.
Well, they always say the best friend of a quarterback is a good running game. Well, this running game has become a BFF for this quarterback because this has been one impressive drive.
Gives it off. He lost yardage on the play. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Here's the give. He's hammered in the backfield. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Hands it off. He's tackled at the 21. Jones-Drew gets 8 yards on the play. Fourth down. This one will be a 38-yard attempt. The kick is up. Right down the middle. Nice work putting that one right through the uprights. He kicks it. Norwood fields it at the 1. They get him at the 28-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They line up in a double tight set. Play action. Short pass to his left. Open field ahead. He's brought down right around the 38-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Oh, that's just sloppy. White was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Congratulations to the fans.
Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Atlanta comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Guns it to the middle. Drops the easy pick. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Atlanta lines up in a shotgun set. Back to throw. Rockets it. Deflected and broken up. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 39-yard line. The Jaguars come out in a shotgun set. Here's the give. And he will lose yardage on the play. And they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
They hand it off. He makes a move, and he's brought down. Nothing doing on the halfback delay. They line up at the 38. Jacksonville goes with the ace set here. He's running out of time. It's broken up. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He punts it. Jennings takes it at the 23. Tackled right around the 30-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll start at the 31. It's 1st and 10. Turner alone in the backfield.
Let's go get it, baby. Scatter, scatter, scatter. Chain.
It's the tailback. Brought down at the 31. The misdirection play gets a yard at the most. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 31-yard line. The Falcons come out in the ace formation. Redmond takes it back. Rolling right. Pass is complete. We'll see if the defense can make another stop here on third down.
Yeah, that sets it up now for third down. We always talk about third down conversions, but if you have good second down plays, it gives you a chance to get into some blitz packages now on third down.
Looking to throw. Scans the field. tipped away. It's a tough situation. What would you do here, Chris?
Well, it just depends on how much you trust your defense to get the football back. This other team has a lot of offensive weapons. Tough decision here.
Gets it away cleanly. Makes the fair catch. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Garrard steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up in single back. It's the tailback. He fights forward to about the 26. Taylor gains around 3 yards on the draw play.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Taylor comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
He's going to run. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. They needed the first on that play, and he delivered.
Nice run on third down that time. Boy, you can tell the confidence they have in this running back. They're going to feed him the ball in difficult situations, and he came through there.
They motion to the left. Looking to throw. He throws left. He's there for the catch. And they get him at the 45. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
It's 1st and 10. The Jaguars line up with an offset eye backfield. Sets up the play action. There for the catch. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
He drops back. Throws it short. There for the reception. They'll score. Touchdown. 2 scores on the day for the whiteout.
Scoring touchdowns in the red zone is really all about small holes and finding little cracks and crevices in the defense. And nobody does that better than this receiver.
They're lining it up for the point after. It's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. From his own goal line. Still on his feet. Hit and dropped at the 18-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Hey, watch this, man. King! Toby 32, Toby 32.
Drops back. He throws it. It's incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Hey, don't lose your bite. Come on. Hey, never quit, fellas. Zebra.
Nice play fake. He lost it. There's a scramble. You know, the defense is upset at that missed opportunity.
Turnovers can definitely turn the football game around, and that defense had a chance that time to make a big play.
Redmond drops back. Throws while on the run. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Drops back. He's under pressure. And it's caught. Tackled at the 41-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Gets the ball away. And he can't hang on to it. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Blue 45. Get your hands up. 45. Hey, I ain't with you. I ain't going to the other side. We up.
Drops back to pass. And they're coming after him. He throws on the run. Inside the 30. To the 10. He'll be dropped inside the 5. What a huge play. That last catch puts him over 100 receiving yards.
And one of the things I like watching about this receiver is that he understands how to read coverages. More often than not, a wide receiver has to understand reading coverages at least as well as the quarterback. Otherwise, the quarterback will see one thing and the receiver another.
First down, goal to go after that big gain through the air. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push.
Come on, B. 88. Get him back. Tiger.
On the ground with a tailback. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding. And if it is, this one's coming back.
Holding. Offense.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
4 wide receiver package out there. Redmond set to go to the air. Passes to his left. He's dropped at about the 3-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Looking for a receiver. What a catch! Touchdown! The defense has struggled defending the pass through the air.
I always felt like with the way they are today, as long as executing and acting up front, you should be able to throw the football. And when they've had opportunity to make plays today, they made them.
Back to pass. Dumps it out left. Makes a move, and he's in for 2. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
He's tackled at the 28-yard line. If the offense can air it out as effectively as they did on their last drive, it's going to be a long day for everyone on that defense. Sets up the play action. Passes the line. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. He'll pick up less than a yard on the quarterback scramble. They line up at the 29. Jacksonville is going with the offset I backfield. Taylor gets the ball. He's tackled at the 37. That's a gain of 8, and so it'll be 3rd down. Taylor alone in the backfield. Handoff to the left. Tackled around the 41-yard line. And that was an excellent job to pick up the first down.
That's the reason you have to just keep giving a guy like this the football. He's able to convert those first downs and wear down a defense.
Garrard sends a guy in motion to the right. Back to throw. Throws the bullet across the middle. Brought down at the 47-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Give to the tailback. And they get him at the 46-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 46-yard line. They come out with a big set. Short throw to the right. And it's knocked down. That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at 3rd down. The Jaguars line up with an offset eye backfield. Little handoff. He's dropped right around the 40-yard line. The defense was able to stop him short of the first.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
Punts it. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. Their previous 2 trips downfield were a success, and they take the field hoping for a 3rd. First down, looking to throw. Passes. Smith has the interception. He's down the sideline. Brought down at the 16-yard line. And I'm sure he'll try to erase this game from his mind as quickly as possible.
Yeah, what do you do on the computer? That Control-Alt-Delete to go back to the beginning? I think he'd like to Control-Alt-Delete this game.
He drops back. Goes through his read. Is there for the catch. And they get him at the 6. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
He throws left. Knocked down. Williams was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. The offense will line it up at the 6. Offset I formation in the backfield. Here's the give. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. They didn't gain much, but it was enough for the first.
Well, the real gain on that play was on the clock, because not only did they pick up the first down, but that clock keeps ticking.
They'll go with the run once again. Gets in for the touchdown. And that should wrap this game up.
Well, I know they were trying to be aggressive there and force a turnover or do something to turn this game around, but now with a 3-score lead, it is pretty much done.
Set down. The kick is up. Less than 2 to go in our 4th quarter of play. The score, the Jaguars 48, the Falcons 25. He kicks it from the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 27-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Atlanta comes out in the shotgun.
Zebra!
Looks to pass. Rifles it out there. He's brought down at the 36-yard line.
With the completion.
They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
No, you're good, you're good. Who's left? Lane 88. Watch the ball, watch the ball. Dre's line, Dre's line. Regular.
It's a pass on 3rd and short. Surveys the field. It's picked. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And they finally get him to the ground at the 3. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
They'll set up inside the 5. Ball on the 3. They put everyone up on the line.
Come on, y'all, like those quick out. Over top,
They've had no problem finding the end zone today, and they'll add another score. That's his 2nd score of the game, Chris.
Yeah, it was, but the defense just looked like they were out of sync on that last play. They haven't been sharp the entire game, to be honest. There's got to be some miscommunication, failed gap responsibility, because they're just running the ball too consistently against this defense.
Up and good. Jacksonville is winning big. Here's the kick. He's still going. Drilled at the 24-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. First down.
They'll take over at the 39-yard line. The Falcons come out in a 2 tight end set. He drops back. Short pass. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. No completion that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Turner lines up as the single back. Third and short, and they'll throw for it. And it's completed. Tackled at the 48-yard line. That was a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
Looks to pass. Looking for an open man. And he throws it away.
Can't complete the pass. 2nd down.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48. Redmond comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Play action. He throws a bullet across the middle. Intercepted, and the defense closes the door on any comeback attempt. He threw that thing into heavy coverage.
And sometimes when you have a quarterback that has a really strong arm, they think they can do things that they simply cannot. You cannot force that football into that kind of coverage in this league.
He's brought down at about the 47-yard line. And that was a nice job to pick up the 1st down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Again, he'll get the call. He's dropped for a loss. And I'm sure at least one of these teams is happy to see this one in. Our final score, the Jaguars 55, the Falcons 25.